In a recent interview, Glenn Schofield highlighted the difference between Dead Space and Callisto Protocol, saying this.
Environments would look different. The combat is different, enemies are different. I can't see people going, oh, that's Dead Space.
That said, there are a few things I'm really excited for and want to see done well in this next upcoming project of Glenn Schofield and his team. Starting with the sound design. Dead Space was my first horror game ever, so I distinctly remember booting up the game for the first time and immediately being greeted with the unnerving song of necromorphs crawling through the vents. It was so bad that it took me half an hour to work up the courage to explore the first toilet in the game, filled with eerie whispering whose origin I still don't know. Maybe someone of vets can let me know what it is in the comments. It was only 2 hours or so later, after I struggled through the first chapter, that I discovered most of the sounds are only there to scare you and not an indication of one of the hellish horrors coming to take you up the butt. Although Isaac is an alluringly thick boy. But the ambient noise is not all. There's the sound the weapons make, Isaac's continued breathing, his heartbeat, the musical score, the way everything goes quiet all at once, and so much more, like the intercom of your own ally scaring the living crap out of you at the beginning of the chapters that I could keep on listing things. However, this next item also deserves some of my passion, and those are the suits. After getting hooked midway through the game and finishing the last 6 hours in one sitting, you would think I'd be in for a break. Well, you'd be wrong, because the first thing I did after completing the game was walk into NG Plus and beat the entire first chapter again in order to see the military suit. This is the one game mechanic I never knew I needed, and there's nothing like seeing an Isaac suit upgrade for the first time except for acquiring the upgrades as you make your way through the rest of the game. I looked forward to these so much that I was continuously asking myself, how many suits are there? When is the next one coming? Or what will change? Not to mention the stress relief you feel as your inventory item slots get upgraded, allowing you to finally carry another 5 stacks of Ripper ammo because you never find enough of those.
I'm dying. Help me.
Which is why I sincerely hope the suits in Callisto Protocol are even better than the ones in Dead Space 1, since such an easily overlooked mechanic forms such a large part of the enjoyment of the franchise for so many people. If we get that, there's only one more thing that Glenn can fix in order to make me happy, and that is immersion. Dead Space felt real. The entire way through the ship felt like I was Isaac walking through the corridors, which is why every corner felt like a threat, possibly hiding a necromorph that was ready to take me out. It was partly because of the genius sound design, but also the minimalistic HUD that keeps you focused on the game and doesn't allow you to come out. The health system being worked into your suit, your inventory coming out as a holographic projection, your ammo only showing when you aimed on your sights, along with Isaac's aiming and movement feeling realistic, although it really sucks in the meteor scenes. Yet all of these things come together to form an experience which leaves you absolutely entranced and keeps you wanting to come back for more, which is why I honestly believe it's one of the biggest success factors of the game. There are many other features that I wish to see, but if you want to hear those, then consider liking the video and subscribing so you get notified of my next upload.